right, everyone. Welcome back to Album Splain. What is your name?
My name is Bella.
And I'm Landon. I'm also a man, and he's a woman. Or whatever.
Okay.
The bit failed. The bit failed. But we're in good spirits today because we're talking about an awesome album. What's the awesome album, Landon? Bella.
Okay, Landon. Today we are talking about Rumors by Fleetwood Mac.
He said by the Rolling Stones? No, by Fleetwood Mac.
No, I said Lil Yachty.
Oh, hey. So, Landon, what were, obviously I would say I'm a bigger Fleetwood Mac fan than you. That's totally okay. What was your experience like listening to this album cover to cover?
Cover to cover? Oh, wait, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not really here right now, if you could not tell.
No, it's okay. I've gotten like a combined 12 hours of sleep in the past 3 days.
Same.
Okay, so we're actually doing so well.
So well. It was a great album for me to listen front to back. I wasn't a big fan of like 3 of the songs,
which we'll get into. That's totally
we'll get into those ones. I found the album really enjoyable. It's honestly a really great album. I love it.
And now you understand why I'm always like Fleetwood Mac, Fleetwood Mac, Fleetwood Mac. No, you don't get it? Okay.
I don't get it. Sorry.
That's fine. So,
JK.
A little bit of background as we always give. This is one of my favorite albums of all time. Like, if we were at a desert island, I would 100% bring this album with me. For me, it's almost a no-skip album. Really, the only song that I would skip is 3, 2, 1, Oh Daddy. Because WT heck is going on.
Yeah.
But it's 11 songs, 39 and change minutes in length. I would say the songs could be described as like clean, catchy, and beautiful. Like a lot of them I feel like are very kind of like, what's the word? Maybe like eponymous in our culture. Like everyone knows Fleetwood Mac. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What was your experience with Fleetwood Mac or this album before listening to it for the show?
So before listening to it, I was already familiar with like 3 of the songs.
Mm-hmm.
Because I used to be able to know Go Your Own Way. I used to know that song on guitar.
Which is such a cool fun fact. I love that for you.
And then I knew Dreams and The Chain. And I'm so sorry that I say this. Because they were TikTokified.
That moment of silence was me absorbing that. But honestly, like, it's so good that I'm not even mad.
Yeah, it's a great album.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just such a good album. So it was released on the 4th of February, 1977. I would like to talk about drugs for a minute.
What?
No, I have some background for you, Landon.
Okay.
So Stevie Nicks did so much cocaine for this album that she, the little part of your nose that separates your nostrils and how it goes up into the bridge of your nose? She doesn't have that anymore.
Well, I mean, I would also do that if I was working with my ex-husband, fiance, boyfriend.
I think it's boyfriend. Let's see. It's not husband. Did Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham get married? They never got married. They were in a romantic relationship for 7 years, but broke up before joining Fleetwood Mac, and their breakup was a major influence on the band's iconic album Rumors.
Well, and there's also that.
Like,
and then
literally,
also
your situationship caused you to abuse cocaine.
The other couple, and then we just have single McGee over there.
I know. So
who's just like la-di-da-di-da.
It was a band of 5 at this point. It was Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham on vocals, and then vocals and guitar respectively, and Christine McVie, who was with, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on his name.
Something McVie.
Yeah, John McVie.
Yes,
because she ended up taking his name and keeping that as her kind of artistic name. And then Mick Fleetwood was just in the back on the drums, like, so it was a good time.
He's like the drummer of the Beatles. He's just like, you know what?
Ringo.
Yeah, Ringo.
Ringo's just big chilling in the back.
Yeah, he just wants his octopus song.
I'd like to be under the sea. Okay, we've sung enough, and by we I mean me. So yeah, you can kind of hear the cocaine usage on The Chain, I would say, because there's this one performance, you probably haven't seen it, but Lindsey Buckingham is compared to someone who has been possessed by the devil because of how loudly he's screaming into the microphone. And if you don't love me now, like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So just to paint you a little picture. But kind of going through the album now, like Secondhand News opens the album. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. You just heard it if you're listening live. And I really started exploring this album my senior year of high school because why not? You know, just do it for the
Yeah.
plot.
Why not?
It's a good time. So Landon, what are your favorite tracks off of this album?
Well, when I got done listening to the album, I actually liked 7 of the 11 songs.
Which
and-
is really good, honestly.
Yeah. And those ones are Secondhand News, Dreams, Don't Stop, Go Your Own Way, The Chain, You Make Love and Fun, and I Don't Want to Know.
Do you know about the lore with me and the Glee cover of I Don't Want to Know?
I don't want to know.
No, so I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
So in, I believe, season 3 of Glee, maybe season 2, I think it's season 3, they did a whole episode called Rumors and they covered almost every single song on this album. Quinn and Finn.
Except for Oh Daddy.
Yeah, thank God. Quinn and Finn, I can't believe I just said that, did the cover of I Don't Want to Know. That was my number 1 song after 2022 on Spotify,
Oh.
followed by the Fleetwood Mac version of I Don't Want to Know.
Hey, so are you okay?
I don't know, because when I got my driver's license, it was the summer after my junior year of high school, and I was driving around my little town, and I was like, man, like, I'm just in my feels, and I would put on the Glee cover of I Don't Want to Know. I know, the look that Landon's giving me, he's not even looking at me, he's just looking into the inside of his eyelids, really, and kind of cringing. I mean, but, like, you can't really talk, can you? We've both gone through some times.
Yeah, you do not want to see my 2020 wrapped.
Unfortunately, I have.
Yeah. It's booty hole.
Moment of silence.
Anyway.
Anyways, so this album won Album of the Year at the 1978 Grammys. You know, it was released in 1977, but it was considered for the album cycle of 1978. It was a massive commercial success, and actually because of Glee covering all of those songs, it went back into the Billboard Hot 100 in like 2013.
It's still in the Billboard Hot 200.
And it's still there. Even
It's like last time I checked, it was number 31 on the Billboard Hot 200.
And it's
Been
almost
there
50 years later, 47, I think.
Yeah, something like that. And it's been there for 622 weeks, I think. Always take everything I say with a grain of salt, please. And by
That's the
grain, I
fun of
mean the
it.
entire barrel of the Morton salt.
The barrel of salt. Moving on. So I've seen 3 Fleetwood Mac documentaries, one of them being about Stevie Nicks. So I have a lot of weird fun facts, of which I will show you, I guess, tell you now. Stevie Nicks slept with all 3 of the male band members, including her best friend's husband. Yes, Christine McVie, John McVie I'm talking about. And she wrote the song Sarah off of the album that Gypsy is also on, about Sarah's husband, her childhood best friend's husband, who she slept with after Sarah died because they quote wanted to be closer to each other and Sarah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, this is
No, I don't know what you mean.
That's good. I'm just saying that's the people we're dealing with in this situation. So
These people are scary.
right, like, aren't they crazy? But like,
They're a little messed up, I fear.
but like cocaine, you know?
Yeah, I mean, when you take so much cocaine that you don't have the little thingy separating your nostrils anymore,
The thingies,
what do you call it then?
the nostril splitter.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a word. Okay, let's Google it. Nostril divider word. Nasal septum.
Oh my god, because you guessed because that's where septum piercing is.
That's really silly, Landon.
We're so smart, you know.
Anyways,
Good thing we aren't nursing majors.
Yeah, shout out Jess. Someone has to be smart.
Yeah.
So the songs that I probably listen to the most are You Make Loving Fun and Never Going Back Again. Those 2 songs have been on my Spotify Wrapped for 4 years in a row, basically since I started using Spotify. I mean, like, in the 20s, but like that one year, I Don't Want to Know was number 2, and the Glee cover was number 1.
Okay.
Landon, give me your hottest take from this album. What are the songs that you liked the least? We might have mentioned the number 1 least liked song.
I didn't really like Never Going Back Again. And
That's so valid, though.
Gold Dust Woman.
But, like, do you know what Gold Dust Woman is about?
No.
Okay, would you like to know?
Sure.
Okay. So Gold Dust Woman is about Stevie Nicks herself. She wrote it about herself.
Mhm.
And basically, it's about drugs.
Shocker.
Gold dust, you know, it's like fairy dust,
Hello.
like cocaine and stuff like that. So basically, she was writing about like the drugs and how that brought her to her demise in her life, essentially. And, you know, the line, take your silver spoon, dig your grave, that was the kind of drug terminology for heroin usage at the time. Because you would use the spoon to take the heroin, essentially.
Fun.
So she was basically saying, like, take your drugs, dig your grave.
And she's still kicking it.
Yeah, she's still alive. I really don't know how.
Considering like what she was doing in the 70s and 80s.
And she's not a young woman anymore, let's put it that way. So
yeah.
I understand why you didn't like Never Going Back Again and Gold Dust Woman. My thing is, those are kind of like the, what's the word? Like,
Not popular.
not popular and harder to get into if only what you're listening to is like Dreams and Don't Stop and Go Your Own Way.
Mhm. Well, I mean, considering that Oh Daddy is the least streamed song off the album,
Yeah.
it has 42.9 million streams. Still.
Instead of the 1.9, 1.1, and 1.2 billion streams that Dreams, Go Your Own Way, and The Chain have respectively.
Yeah.
Dreams is actually at almost 2 billion plays.
I believe that you single-handedly did that.
I was just going to say the same thing, Landon, so I'm
Mhm.
glad we're on the same page.
My name's not Landon. My name's Bella.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Bella. Correction on the record. So are there any songs that you want to know the backstory to? Because I do know the backstory to a lot of these. Or like any questions that you have for me.
I wasn't the biggest fan of Songbird either.
Okay.
Because it is like, because that one's like the really slow ballad one, right?
Yes, that's what Christine McVie sings.
Mm-hmm. What is it about?
So she wrote it for her mom, I believe. And her mom had passed away. And birds are often like the symbolism.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it's her mom that passed away. It was someone very close to her, like either a friend or a family member. And, you know, the songbird singing like it knows the score,
Mhm.
I love you, like never before. Basically saying like she'll survive. Why am I like tearing up on air? That's so embarrassing. Anyways, what
I've
is
seen
happening?
you do worse.
It's fine, Landon. Anyways, moving
You've
on.
cried at worse things before, okay?
I just get emotional about Fleetwood Mac. It's so good. Moment of pause for me to collect myself.
One thing I still can't wrap my head around is Secondhand News only has 127 million streams.
Which is still a lot, but
It's
like
still
in the
in the-
context of this album, it's very low.
It's the second lowest streamed song third lowest streamed song on Spotify. And the only two songs that are below that are Oh Daddy, which
Understandable.
understandable, and I Don't Want to Know.
So, Secondhand News, Lindsey Buckingham wrote it, and he was like, hey, I'm kind of done with you, Stevie.
Oh,
And Stevie was like, let me write Go Your Own Way.
let me write Go Your Own Way, and I will scream into your face
No.
every time we
Do you?
perform it.
I think it's time to talk about Silver Springs.
Yeah, it's Silver Springs time.
So, you know that T-shirt that I have about the 1990s performance of Silver Springs?
Where she's staring into...
She stares into freaking Lindsey Buckingham's face, and he's staring at the audience.
And she's just like...
She's like, you could be my Silver Spring, you know? So Silver Springs is the 12th track on the Super Deluxe album, which does include live versions of the entire album.
It almost was included on
Yes.
the album, but like I think it was like budget or time constraints.
Yeah, it wasn't
wasn't
like
able to get it on there.
and Stevie was the only one who wrote it and sang on
and she
it.
was like, "Get it on there," and then I was also like, "No."
Yeah, so the background behind this story, Silver Springs is a town somewhere on the East Coast.
Oh, fun.
And on tour, they were driving past it, and she thought the town was beautiful. And she starts thinking, like, you could be my Silver Springs, as in, like, you could be beautiful to me. You could be the one. And we all know who it was about, so he wasn't the one.
Ringo Starr.
Totally. Actually, John McCain himself.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. I'm really kidding, guys. But the idea of Silver Springs is really just like, you could be the one for me, you could be beautiful to me, but it's all about like possibility. So she did write that before certain things kind of went down. But I don't know if you're aware, Landon, Fleetwood Mac recorded a live album called The Dance. So if you want to pull that up, that would be a little bit good for this, just because they do record a lot of rumors. So it was live at Warner Brothers Studios, released in 1997. They did their renditions of The Chain, Dreams, Everywhere, Rhiannon, I'm So Afraid, Temporary One, Bleed to Love Her, Big Love. So this performance was essentially the culmination of all of their solo albums and a lot of rumors. However, track 12 on The Dance is the infamous or famous performance of Silver Springs.
Oh, that performance?
It's this. It's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
So like the t-shirt, this album, the music video, like the whole thing, it's all the same. So this has the most streams on The Dance. It has 47 million streams, and the rest of them are like 5 million, 11 million, 26 million, like things like that. So,
well, I mean, if you had a song that impactful and like it basically became a meme in the music industry,
which is crazy because again, 50 years after the album came out, 30 years after that live performance,
it's still so big within the Fleetwood Mac community. And
I have a freaking t-shirt of it. That, shout out Crystal, she gave me for my birthday. I think it was freshman year. I can't remember. Freshman year of college. So did you listen to Silver Springs?
I did. I did not listen to this live version.
No, that's okay. But like if you've been on TikTok, you've seen the live version essentially of like her going, "Time cast a spell on you." Yeah. So what did you think of Silver Springs? Did you like it as a song?
I like it as a song. The live performance of this elevates it so much.
I like the live performance better.
You could see the pain in her eyes.
She's come out and said that she's never been over him, even after he's had a wife and children. And like basically has no shame about it in a way of like, she like
I still hate his guts. So what?
Yeah, genuinely. Like, I just think it's kind of funny. But I feel like this album is very rife with emotion, and I think that's why it's so like everlasting in a way, because people can relate to every song on this album. You know, Go Your Own Way, like respecting an ex after a breakup but still being bitter, dreams of just like the future, etc. You know, even Songbird of like the loss of a loved one. So
there's a song for every type of emotion on here, and those two main emotions are death
and sad.
And sad and death.
Death, sad, and death. Yeah.
Of a relationship, though.
Oh, that's very true. That actually
also
is.
Drugs.
Death, sadness, death, and drugs. Also heartbreak. Also breakup. Also straight people.
Gotta love straight people.
Such an interesting gang.
They make the wildest music.
I know. I was actually going to talk to you about how I liken this music to the Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. You know how when we did that episode, we talked about how there is a song for everyone on this album?
Yeah.
I feel like they're very similar in that way.
Yeah. But they're completely different.
Oh, 100%. Very different in sound, very different in culture, very different in meaning, but like very similar in that there's a ballad, there's a rock song, there's a pop song on this, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I just think it's very interesting. Kind of talking about Fleetwood Mac as a general band, what are some other songs that you like? Have you listened to other albums?
No.
Do you know the song Everywhere?
No.
How about Landslide?
I do know that one.
That is off of their self-titled album called Fleetwood Mac. That is my second favorite Fleetwood Mac album.
Wait, really? It's not Mirage Tour 82 Live?
Do not bring up Mirage. I don't want to I don't want to hear it. Landon just Bella had to lean away from the microphone to laugh. But Fleetwood Mac by Fleetwood Mac came out in 1975. Songs like Over My Head. Do you know Say You Love Me? When the loving starts and the lights go. You know, you have to know that song. I've literally played it in the car
I probably
with you.
do.
It's Landslide and Say You Love Me are off of Fleetwood Mac. So
Fleetwood Mac.
Have you... Wait, they just released Live from Record Plant in 74? I need to read... Or not read this. I need to read this. No, I need to listen to it. Do you like, you've heard like, whatchamacallit, Stevie Nicks' like solo career?
Yeah, I've heard like a couple songs off
Okay,
of
yeah.
it.
Do you like her music?
Yeah, I like some of her songs.
Let me pull up.
I know she just released that new single, Lighthouse or something like that.
The Lighthouse, yes.
I
But,
know
like-
you weren't the biggest fan of that song.
No. But like Edge of 17, Leather and Lace, Stop Dragging My Heart Around with Tom Petty, those are classics. Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because you just like,
we love Edge of 17.
you just like silently growled at me. Or like
Oh,
screamed.
yeah, there you go. That's the right one.
Okay.
You growl, I scream. You furry.
I'm not a furry, Landon.
My name's Bella.
Anyways, everyone should go listen to Belladonna 2016 remastered from 1981 by Stevie Nicks. That's all I have to say, Landon. It's been a great episode. I've enjoyed this a lot.
It's been a great episode.
So I'm glad you listened to the album. I'm glad you enjoyed most of it, 7 out of the 11 songs. What are we going to play for our listeners to kind of end the show off?
Well, it's only fair that we end it off with their most popular song on the album. So, this is The Chain.
It's the second most popular song.
You know what I mean.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
The Chain is a great song.
Yeah.
I know you enjoy that one, so let's finish it out with
Yeah.
that.
This has been Album Slain,
I'm Landon.
and I'm Bella. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.